Something massive is brewing, and it's sending shockwaves across the baseball world. Rumors are swirling that a superstar from Boston is about to land in L.A., and this could be the deal that changes everything. The buzz is deafening, insiders are scrambling, and fans are holding their breath as the final pieces fall into place. Is the deal done? Or is there a last-minute twist that could flip the script? This isn't just another big name, it's a potential franchise-altering addition that could instantly elevate the lineup, shake up the standings, and signal that the Dodgers are all in. If you want the full story before the dust settles, stay tuned because what happens next might define the entire season. Before we get into the breaking news surrounding a potential blockbuster move between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you're a real fan of baseball drama, high-stakes trades, and Dodgers dominance. This one is about to shake up the entire league. You do not want to miss this update. Now let's talk about what just exploded across the baseball world. Rumors are heating up, and when I say heating up, I mean flames are shooting out of every MLB news outlet right now. There's serious buzz that the Los Angeles Dodgers, yes, the juggernaut team with championship aspirations every single year, are aggressively pursuing a superstar from the Boston Red Sox. We're talking about a game changer. A player who could instantly shift the balance of power in the National League and make the Dodgers not just favorites, but supercharged favorites to win it all. So who is this superstar? What's really happening behind the scenes? And the biggest question, has the deal already been closed? Let's break down everything we know, all the signs, all the reactions, and what this could mean for the rest of the 2025 MLB season. First off, sources close to the Dodgers front office have confirmed that Los Angeles has had active discussions with Boston regarding a major trade. The Dodgers are in win-now mode, as always, but with a few key injuries and bullpen inconsistencies this season, the pressure is on like never before. The front office has been aggressive, and they've made it clear that no price is too high for the right piece. They want a championship, and they want it now. The player at the center of all this? Multiple insiders are reporting that it could be none other than Rafael Devers, the Red Sox's elite third baseman, and one of the most feared left-handed hitters in the league. Yeah, that Devers. He's only 28, right in the heart of his prime, and already has multiple all-star selections under his belt. He's a player who not only crushes homers but comes up clutch when it matters most. Imagine that bat in the middle of a Dodgers lineup that already includes Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman. Let that sink in for a second. Now, here's where things get even crazier. Boston has been surprisingly open to listening to trade offers. They're hovering around .500, not exactly rebuilding but also not fully contending, and with a massive contract on Devers' shoulders close to $300 million over the next decade, there's a growing belief that they might be willing to move him for the right package, especially if it helps reset their roster and farm system. The Dodgers, meanwhile, have the perfect assets to pull off a deal like this: a loaded farm system, young major league talent, and the cash to eat that kind of salary without blinking. There have been reports of names being floated. Think about this: Gavin Lux, who's been struggling to stay consistent, could be part of a package. Maybe even some combination of top prospects like Dalton Rushing, Nick Frasso, or even Michael Busch if Boston wants someone major league ready. And of course, pitching is always a part of any blockbuster. The Dodgers have arms to spare, and we all know the Red Sox are desperate for pitching help. This could line up perfectly for both sides. But wait, there's more. Several Boston reporters have hinted that Devers himself might be aware of the trade talks. While he hasn't publicly addressed it, some close to the team have mentioned that his energy has shifted lately, almost as if he's bracing for a move. And let's be real, if you're Devers and you find out the Dodgers are interested, that's not exactly bad news. You're going from a middle-of-the-pack team in the AL East to a team that's all in for a World Series, with stars surrounding you on every side. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts was asked recently about potential trade deadline moves, and while he didn't name names, his answer raised eyebrows. He said the front office was working on something big and that fans are going to be excited. Combine that with Andrew Friedman, the Dodgers' president of baseball operations, being seen in Boston during the All-Star break, and yeah, something is definitely going on. Now let's pause for a second. Has the deal officially been closed? As of right now, no confirmation has come through. But here's the thing, deals like this don't get this far without serious traction. The timing is key too. The trade deadline is only weeks away, and the Dodgers don't like to wait until the last minute. They're known for pulling the trigger early if the deal makes sense. They want to integrate a new player before the playoff push heats up. So if you're waiting for an official tweet or announcement, it could come literally any moment now. Let's talk about the impact of this potential move. If the Dodgers land Devers, they not only fix their inconsistency at third base but add another massive bat to their already deadly lineup. He'd likely slide into the cleanup spot, giving pitchers nightmares. Imagine trying to navigate through Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, and then Devers. That's a murderer's row if I've ever seen one. Defensively, he's solid enough. Sure, he's not Nolan Arenado with a glove, but his bat more than makes up for it. Plus, in a deep Dodgers roster, they could even DH him occasionally to keep his legs fresh and still keep the lineup terrifying. But what does this mean for the rest of the league? If you're a National League contender right now, whether you're the Braves, Phillies, or Brewers, this is your worst-case scenario. The Dodgers getting stronger while you stand still? That's a recipe for a one-sided October. And the pressure this puts on other teams to make a counter-move? It's going to start a chain reaction. Suddenly, names like Juan Soto, Shane Bieber, and Pete Alonso might be getting more attention. Teams are going to scramble to keep up. And let's not forget the fans. Dodgers fans are fired up. Social media is buzzing. Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, it's all exploding with speculation, trade proposals, jersey swaps, and predictions. People are already imagining Devers in Dodger blue, and honestly, it just looks right. You know those trades that just feel inevitable? This has that energy. Boston fans, meanwhile, are split. Some are furious that the team would even consider dealing away a cornerstone. Others think it's time to retool before things get worse. But one thing's for sure, this story is not over. Not even close. In fact, we might be just hours away from seeing a complete shake-up in the MLB landscape. If this deal goes through, it could end up being one of the most defining moves of the entire season. So here's what you need to do. Stay locked in. Turn on those post notifications. Because the second this becomes official, you better believe we'll be here to break it down: who the Dodgers gave up, how the Red Sox responded, what this means for the playoffs, and everything in between. Before we wrap up, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the Dodgers should go all in for Rafael Devers? Is this the missing piece they need? Or is the price just too high? If you're a Red Sox fan, how would you feel about losing your franchise slugger? Is it time to rebuild, or should Boston keep their star and try to contend next year? Whatever side you're on, there's no denying that this is shaping up to be one of the most fascinating trade stories of the summer. And if history tells us anything, the Dodgers don't play around. They make moves that make headlines, and this one, if finalized, could be the biggest headline of the season. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe for more daily MLB news, and keep it locked right here for all things Dodgers. This story is far from over. Stay tuned.